Is life on Earth about to end? Some asteroids have been recently discovered that could potentially hit Earth in the not-so-distant future. And we're not talking about in 1,000 years. We are talking about in the next 5 to 20 years. This is even well within the lifespan of people in their infancy today. Welcome back to Why on YouTube, where we will be exploring asteroids that could potentially hit Earth. Could we be up for another extinction-level event soon? What can we do about it, if we can do anything at all? We will be taking a closer look at the more famous asteroids such as Apophis, and then 2024 YR4, and a few others that could potentially lead to an Earth impact. We will also discuss how these events will have an impact on our planet and every living creature on it, especially for us humans. About 230 million years ago, dinosaurs emerged during the Triassic period, evolving from earlier reptilian ancestors. Imagine this. Earth was a vastly different place with a single supercontinent, Pangaea. The climate was warm, lush, and teeming with vegetation. Dinosaurs adapted and diversified into fascinating forms. Some, like the gentle Triceratops, munched on plants, while others thrived as apex predators. This food web created a dynamic balance within their ecosystems. Herbivores roamed in herds for safety, while carnivores adapted to become stealthy hunters, using strategy and speed to catch their prey, like the Tyrannosaurus rex. But what brought this era to an end? Around 66 million years ago, the Earth was struck by a massive asteroid in what is now the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. The impact released energy equivalent to billions of atomic bombs. The blast created a firestorm, unleashed tsunamis, and threw dust and debris into the atmosphere, leading to a phenomenon known as impact winter. The skies darkened, temperatures plummeted, and the once thriving world of dinosaurs began to collapse. In a matter of years, most of the dinosaurs faced extinction. There was darkness everywhere. The world was covered in dust and ash, and because of this, vegetation had a difficult time growing. This led to the giant herbivores not being able to find food, which led to the predators losing their meals. The majestic reign of dinosaurs was abruptly brought to its knees, paving the way for mammals and eventually, us, the species we are today. If an asteroid the size of over a mile wide would hit Earth today, this could be catastrophic. Upon entry, this asteroid would be traveling at some incredibly high speeds, around 10 miles per second. Just think about that for a second. If it were to impact Earth in a populated area, the destruction would be monumental. Instant craters, massive shock waves, and let's not forget about the blast, equal to millions of tons of TNT. We're looking at temperatures plummeting, crops failing, and food shortages becoming a harsh reality. Entire ecosystems would collapse. This is not just some doomsday scenario, it's backed by history. Much like what happened to the dinosaurs during their time, it would be an extinction-level event. Let's rewind to 2004. Astronomers first spotted Apophis, a name that's derived from an ancient Egyptian god of chaos. It was initially believed that this massive stone, about 1,100 feet wide, had a 2.7% chance of colliding with Earth in 2029. That's just a bit over 1 in 40. Can you imagine walking around knowing that an asteroid was heading your way? Once the news broke, scientists immediately sprang into action. Observatories all around the world trained their telescopes on Apophis, trying to gather more data about its orbit and composition. Every bit of information mattered, and as more measurements came in, experts began to adjust their calculations. Fast forward to now, and thankfully, we have some good news. Through countless observations, astronomers have concluded that Apophis will not hit us in 2029. But that doesn't mean we can let our guard down. Our cosmic friend will still pass perilously close to Earth, about 19,000 miles away. That's closer than the satellites orbiting our planet. And then there is Asteroid 2024 YR4. This asteroid is about the size of a small car, around 5 to 10 meters in diameter. So, it's not a large asteroid like some of its infamous family members, but its speed is definitely eye-catching. This little guy is traveling at a whopping speed of approximately 30,000 kilometers per hour, about 18,600 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula One car on the final lap. Mark your calendars, because Asteroid 2024 YR4 is expected to make its closest approach to Earth on December 22, 2032. From a cosmic perspective, it's quite a close call, closer than the Moon. So, what are the chances that Asteroid 2024 YR4 would hit Earth? Scientists have estimated that there is a chance of more than 2% that this asteroid would be impacting with Earth. Experts around the world are constantly monitoring near-Earth objects. Currently, NASA has a program called Planetary Defense, aimed at detecting and tracking asteroids that might pose a risk to our planet. They've even developed strategies like the DART mission, which recently tested kinetic impact techniques to deflect an asteroid's path. So, we are not entirely helpless. However, if one were to slip through the cracks and head our way, it would be game on. With only a few days' notice, authorities would need to act fast, evacuating major cities, preparing for the worst impacts, and figuring out how to extend our survival as a species. An asteroid flying by as close as Apophis, Asteroid 2024 YR4, and many others like them, gives scientists a unique opportunity to study it up close, the kind of chance we can't afford to miss. NASA plans to observe these asteroids pass by, collecting data that might help us understand these celestial bodies better. Asteroids like Apophis and Asteroid 2024 YR4 aren't just science fiction stories, they're a genuine threat. Currently, there are thousands of near-Earth objects, and scientists constantly monitor them. They're also working on ways to deflect an impending asteroid. Our future, and the future of our species, will certainly depend on it. Thank you for joining us in yet another riveting video as we tackled the different asteroids that could impact Earth and how this could affect our species. With a very slim chance, this could be an extinction-level event, much like what happened with the dinosaurs millions of years ago. And hopefully, when the time comes, this is not the case. So let's continue to ask, why on YouTube?